three front now on this next 1st and 10 series for by Boylan.
That's Peters, Coleman, and we'll get the identity of the third man. Blitzing in is Dingello, but getting around on the sweep is Foreman. He's got room on the right side, gets into the secondary, breaks the tackle at midfield, and is hauled out of bounds. Tackle made over there by Ashton Banker. That is a 15-yard gain, and Boylan has it on the Hononegah side of 50. First pass, and it is overthrown and picked off. Weickert with another interception for the Indians, and he brings it back to the 28-yard line. The pass was intended for Aiden Farr, and it was overthrown by Stark, and Weickert snagged it in coverage, and the Indians force a turnover on the first possession for the Boylan Titans. And he's going to hand off to Gomez. Gomez, third leading running back, and he fumbles the ball. It's loose, and Boylan says they have it, and the officials agree. Gomez fumbles on a 1-yard carry, and Hononegah turns it over. That's his second fumble in as many weeks.
Let's have game savviness. The field's a little slick. The ball's going to be a little bit wetter than normal. You can tuck that ball with both arms going through the interior of the offensive line.
Accepted. Now Malone to the left of Stark, and motion coming, and it's going to be a sweep toward the left. Malone with the lead block, and it is a touchdown for Damian Foreman and the Boylan Titans. Their big third down. Can the Indians come up with a stop? Stark's going to give it to Goodlow. Goodlow drops the ball. It's loose. It's on the turf. Scramble for it. Hononegah's got it. Indians come up with their second turnover of the quarter, and they stop the Boylan Titan drive. Ashton Banker hands it to the official as he got a fumble recovery there at our line of the Boylan Titans with under a minute to go here in the first quarter. Boylan up 7-0. Mather looking to throw, looking right side, looking for Zwolacki, and Isaiah Zwolacki hauls it in. Isaiah Zwolacki in on that play, the normal outside linebacker. Coverage was a step late from Tegan Schultz, and the Indians are on the board. Scoring on a 4-yard run. Hononegah answering back with a 64-yard drive. Now a second quarter action. Stark looking in the flat. Got a receiver and a block, and Foreman's on the loose, nipped the near sideline. Cuts back, still on his feet. Foreman racing down the sidelines, and Damian Foreman will score. Damian Foreman patiently waiting for the blocks to come, and the first play of the second quarter goes for 69. I'll make it 72 yards and a Boylan touchdown. All right, we have lost connection here. We have reestablished our connection here at Hononegah High School. We got some catching up for you to do. And speaking of catching, Braden Sales catches one down to the 5-yard line for the Hononegah Indians from Peyton Mather. Willing to play into Peyton Mather. Ashton Banker goes wide right. Kendall Cross to the left. Sales slot left. Gomez, the back to the right, and Gomez gets the handoff, running left side and getting into the end zone. Christian Gomez over left side, scoots in for the Indians, and that is his 10th touchdown on the ground, and the Indians have come right back to within a point and can tie it up with a Bryce Goodwine PA. Now Mather has Dylan Collins to his right. The junior gets the fake handoff. Slant pattern to Sales. Sales breaks the tackle, still trying to run loose from Foreman, and drags them across midfield to the 48-yard line. Davian Foreman hanging on for dear life. The Indians.
I mean, I'm sure he's repped a lot in the offensive line.
Well, he was one of the starters. Now jet sweep to Sales. Sales looking for some help, and he is going to be pushed back across the 50-yard line. And it'll be marked forward progress, should be marked at the 49, so loss of 3 on the back out on a 4th down and 8 play from the Boylan 35-yard line. Weickert to the right, Cross to the left, 2 backs, Gomez and Collins flanking Mather. Middle screen time. Mather's going to roll left and finds Cross for the first down. Kendall Cross with a down and out to the 25-yard line.
He has really made a name for himself the last 2 weeks, Andy.
Indians on the march now with 2:35 to go. 1st and 10 on the Boylan 25-yard line. Mather got time, rolling to his right, got a lot of room, looking and throws to the far side. Goodwine with a catch, stays in bounds. Goodwine bouncing off tacklers and running into the end zone. Bryce Goodwine from 25 yards out. The Indians have their first lead of the night.
What made that play, Andy, is the rollout by Mather. He is found on the wet grass. It's to our advantage here with the time on the clock.
Here comes Goodwine, and he's going to boot it high and short. Coming up to the 13-yard line to make the catch is Foreman. Foreman going left side, gets around the corner, and Tyler Zimmerman knocks him down at the 40-yard line. Hononegah just can't seem to keep guys sealed in that time. It was
their passing game.
2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. And Stark, looking like he's going to fake a run, goes over the middle, got his man, and we have a tying touchdown. Finds the streaking Peyton Hatch over the middle. I'm sorry, that was Xavier Bryant over the middle for the score. Spanker to the right, the wide side of the field, cross to the near side. And it's going to be Gomez. It breaks one tackle, but nope, cannot break that tackle. Gets thrown for a big loss on a sweep play, and that was Max Kelta-Gironi that would just not let Christian go.
Cornerback position.
Scott checks back out, and D'Angelo back in on a 1st and 10 for Boylan at their own 46-yard line. Back to pass is Stark, looking, goes underneath, and it's to Foreman again. Foreman across midfield, where he's picked up and dropped.
There.
That was Isaiah Zwolacki and Connor Ellis on to finish him off. Gain of 6 yards. Xavier Bryant and Goodlow now in the backfield. Tight formation with just 2 receivers to the left. Goodlow behind Stark. It's going to be Goodlow to the left side. Goodlow sliding through, still on his feet inside the 20-yard line. Hale finally bringing him down along with Zwolacki. That's gain of 9 more yards. Receivers to the left for Stark. Goodlow to his right. Stark going to take off and run up the middle again, and he's got the first down. Connor Ellis bringing him down at the 15-yard line. This march started inside the 30 at the 25-yard line. Boylan looking to take the lead again. Still no sign of Malone in the backfield. And it's going to be Goodlow. Goodlow with a seam up the middle and into the end zone. Eric Goodlow right through the middle of the Indian defense gives the Boylan Titans the lead again. Gomez to the right, and Mather back to pass, looking to throw a screen to Gomez. Gomez makes the catch, spins, turns around, breaks one tackle, and lunges forward to the 36-yard line for a gain of 6 on the completion. Bryant to the right of Stark, and a handoff to the back, and that is Goodlow popping left side. Goodlow now cutting up the hash marks. Goodlow still on his feet, slamming through Hononegah defenders inside the 10, and before Caldwell finally brings him down. Erickton Goodlow was a load, and Hononegah is backed up.
He is certainly the difference in this ball game in the second half.
Now Stark is going to hand off left side, touchdown, Boylan Titans.
All too easy.
That was Tristan Guile with the touchdown run. Right around left side. And the Indians find themselves 2 scores down late in the 3rd quarter. To the right is Weickert to the right, and it's going to be a pop pass, stolen and intercepted, and walking in for the touchdown for the Boylan Titans is Jacob Chimay. There is a flag on the play at the 20-yard line. Jacob Chimay read that pop pass and was right there ready for it. It's a Hononegah penalty, and Boylan will score. Nobody to the left of this formation. And it's going to be Goodlow up the middle. Goodlow spun down in midfield by the Indians, but still a sizable 6-yard gain for Erickton Goodlow. Block. So now it's 2 to the left and 2 to the right. Goodlow the back next to Stark. Stark back to pass, goes over the middle, catch is made, and a first down is made. Well, the Hononegah defense has lost Sam Scott and Adam Humphreys on the defensive line. We're not trying to make excuses here, but it's a young, inexperienced group that got younger and more inexperienced, and Boylan's certainly exploiting that. Stark going to keep it left side, and he is going to duck into the end zone for the touchdown. A 15-yard penalty, and it sets up a first and a lot. Collins now shifts to the left. Hononegah has three receivers to the left. Mather looking to the left. Zalaki pass tipped and intercepted by Boylan, and taking it the other way, tripped up by Bryce Goodwine. Been blanked in the second half, and the defense hasn't stopped Boylan at all in the second half.
No.
I haven't seen this kind of whooping in a while here. And handoff right side, Goodlow. Goodlow hammering forward. Picks up 10, 12 yards on the carry. And the Boylan Titans will move the chains once again.
What I like this week also.
How do you mean?
All's not lost.
How do you mean?
A different approach.
Maybe a little more urgency in practice?
Maybe a little bit more urgency, but it's you want to make sure these guys have the best season possible. And if it's a season with one loss, that is still a great season.
First and goal on the smashing run off right side by the Boylan Titans. Can it be called if it does start raining all of a sudden?
No.
Jet sweep to Goodlow. Goodlow is in the end zone. Broke through a couple of tackles there, and the Boylan Titans are pouring it on here. They are showing their strength. Then you got...
and we got to win.
And you get then there's all kinds of teams with one loss. Harlem, Hononegah, and Boylan, I guess, because Belvedere North would have a second loss. So Bermuda's running left side and losing ground. And he's back inside the 5-yard line. Walls will check. Well, we knew this was going to come sooner or later, but Hononegah since 1982 has been in the NIC 10, right?
Right.
Or NIC 9 and various deviations of this conference, Northern Illinois Conference. This is finally their 100th loss in conference play.
That's
the 210 wins. That's still a pretty good percentage.
Pretty good percentage.
Yeah, and it is, as you count, whether it's by 1 point or whatever this margin is, 24 points. It's still just one loss, and so the Indians still have very much to play for. It's just how do you convince the kids of that who haven't not lost in a long, long time as the handshake line is going on. The final 55-21 here. The Boylan Titans beat down the Hononegah Indians. Stay tuned for the Rock Barn Grill post.